I'm very excited to share with you a unique Trading Central product called Analyst Views. Most of you in this room are very familiar with their automated technical analysis pattern recognition software. What you may not know is that we have a team of global analysts providing around-the-clock coverage of equities, futures, indices, commodities to various advisors, institutions, hedge funds, and most banks around the world. Now, we've invested in analyst desks in Paris, Ottawa, and Hong Kong in order to give the best possible service and market coverage to our clients worldwide. Now, our analysts have been supporting investment decisions in the pro-institutional market for about 20 years. A large part of our job involves supporting investment advisors and brokers with their trading plans, getting trade ideas, providing global market outlook webinars and educational webinars, and position risk management. Bottom line, we're always standing by when our clients need a first or second opinion on an idea or strategy. Now, the way Trading Central approaches analyst research is quite unique and powerful. We now have the ability to provide our institutional level research to the retail client. Now, I'm no stranger to the online broker industry. Before joining Trading Central, I actually spent 8 years at TD Direct Investing in Canada, working as an investment representative. Now, helping clients execute their orders while providing exceptional customer service, that was a huge passion of mine. Now at Trading Central, our passion is empowering investors with our tools and resources to help them make their own and be successful with their investment decisions. Now, we understand two important goals with online brokers: bringing in more assets under management and increasing trading activity. Traders and investors will use the platform that gives them the best possible chance of success. And we know active traders, they will trade more if they're confident in their strategy. Now, the tools we've designed are designed to help you achieve your goals by empowering your clients to make their own investment decisions and have the confidence to execute their strategy. Now, during my time as investment rep, I took about 100,000 phone calls, which still surprises me. 100,000 phone calls. With that many phone calls, you'll learn to identify certain patterns. During markets of times of extreme volatility in the markets, clients would be calling in, sometimes just asking for single stock advice. Almost as if they had their hand out reaching for a lifeline, some help. Now, as investment reps, we cannot give advice. So what do you do if you don't have enough assets to gain the help of an investment advisor? Right? How do you get advice? How do you get advice in general? Well, we also understand that not everyone wants to follow a robo-advisor. Some people just want to follow what the pros are doing. And this is where the power of Analyst Views comes in. Analyst Views is a tool that displays our global analyst team coverage on the most active and liquid instruments. Our trading plans are developed using a proprietary top-down global macro methodology, which is created and maintained by our analyst team. For those investors and traders looking for a trading idea, Analyst Views provides an instantly actionable trading plan backed up by a team of global analysts. For those who already have a trading idea or strategy, Analyst Views provides that instant expert second opinion. Now, all our charts, this is an example of an Analyst View on SPY, something I cover on the North American desk. All our charts use the same format. This makes it very easy to understand our views on any instrument. Now, our trading plans are set up to last 5 months on a weekly chart, 1 month on a daily chart, which is this example right here, and about 10 hours on an intraday chart. Now, every trading plan we publish has to be actionable whether you're bullish or bearish the instrument. This means every idea we post has to have a reasonable risk reward and account for the product's volatility. We don't just give some pie in the sky trading target, something we just cannot do. Everything is structured as a disciplined trading plan. Now, bottom line, every analysis we produce, we treat it as if you're putting our own money on the line. And that's extremely important to us, right? So we're not biased to any direction, and we hold no positions at the firm. Now let's have a look at this chart right now. What does this all mean? On our analyst view, we provide 2 key support levels in red, 2 key resistance levels in green. We provide one of the most important levels, our stop loss. That's the blue line on the chart. We also include a relative strength index indicator. This is an oscillator below the price action. That helps us gauge the overall price momentum of price action. We also include a 20-day moving average in red, or 20-period moving average, depending on your time frame, and of course the 50-period moving average in blue, and that helps us identify the overall trend. Bottom line, we are definitely trend followers based on our methodology. Now, looking at this analysis right now, we can see we are bullish the S&P 500. This is the SPY ETF. For those of you bullish the overall US market, this is probably great news right now you're looking at. Now, if you're not bullish the S&P 500, that's okay. We got you covered too. We give an alternative scenario, always. Right? So right now, what I can say, if I was talking to one of my clients right now on the phone, we're bullish above 279 on SPY. We anticipate two price levels that will reach 289, which may be happening today. This is a couple days old, but hopefully we're in the right direction. And 294 ultimately, which is the record high pretty much in the SPY. At any moment, price action breaks below our stop loss, 279, we instantly change our view to the alternative scenario. We were very disciplined about that. So we'll look for 272 on this example here, and then ultimately, 267.5 roughly on our targets as soon as a downside target. You don't have to be bullish right now at all, even on this chart. You could be bearish and still use those key levels. Those are the most important parts of our methodology, is all the key support resistance levels. This is how our, mainly our clients and our hedge funds use this service. Now, of course, we understand compliance requirements regarding analyst views, and I wouldn't feel comfortable without giving out a slide we're probably all very familiar with in this room. That's a disclaimer. Everything I just said about the SPY is for educational purposes only, of course. Now, our methodology is time-tested, and we're always looking for ways to improve performance. InvestStars tracks our performance over the last 5 years on our buy recommendations. We can see here, Trading Central in the green line on the chart returned about 64% in the last 5 years on our buy recommendations, versus the S&P's black return here, the black line on the chart, which is about 51%. Now this is, of course, extremely important to me because it means I get to keep my job. Now, moving on, we have 4 ways that you can actually deliver analyst views, multiple formats to suit your needs. We have an embeddable app. We also produce market newsletters and newsletter strategies and market news briefs. We have web TV, so we produce daily videos from our analyst team. And we could also provide our data feed for your own customization. Let's have a look at each one of those right now. So regarding our embeddable app, you're able to put in a ticker of any instrument that we cover, of course, or to your selection, and instantly get an analyst view right away. So on the left side, we'll show our most recently updated instruments. And on the right side, we'll show the most recent analysis or trading plan, and a brief commentary by our analyst team below explaining our view as to why we're bullish or bearish. Now that left side, the analyst view list, can be customized. You can put your own stocks in there, but what's important to note is that we are including the most active liquid instruments. Now, our analyst team has their eyes on the markets 24/7. So we have a unique coverage to prepare market news briefs, pre-market outlook newsletters, to action traders in the morning before the trading day starts, and relevant market strategies. You can see here we have one on Microsoft and Apple. Interesting stocks, sets you up for the trading day. So our analysts are able to take advantage of all the tools we have developed in order to tell a story on a particular stock or idea. Now, regarding video, our analysts produce short and to-the-point videos in English, French, and Chinese on interesting products that are trending in social media and in the news. The whole idea here is to give some actionable trade ideas based on what's happening in the market right now. We produce these daily, multiple times a day when there's something interesting to talk about. And you can see one example here of myself on the mobile app, just talking about a morning outlook, what's happening in the overall markets. Now, you don't need to be an expert to understand our expertise. We keep it very simple and straight to the point. Now, regarding our data feed, Fidelity does something quite unique here with their data. So they take our data and rank us against other leading research providers. In this example here, what we're seeing is paint gray. So we have a chart, there we go, where Fidelity takes our analysis and actually shows a spot where we change our recommendation to buy or sell or changes in our view. You can see the percentage return every time our analyst changes their direction in the product, which is quite unique. In this example, we're looking at Baxter International, and we rank second out of 10 top research providers on our opinions regarding Baxter International. Now, this is extremely powerful to the self-directed investor who may not understand which research firms provide positive results regarding a particular stock. Trading Central's analyst team adheres to a disciplined methodology while providing conflict-free, unbiased research. Right? We feel a need for short-term trade ideas that benefit the active investor. And we have the ability to deliver analyst views through trusted technology already in place with the firms in this room today. And we're always trying to find ways to help you guys out with your analyst views and your strategies, so we would love to be a part of your strategy regarding analyst views and any analyst research. That's it for me, guys. Thank you very much.